case you're wondering who I am, my name is Karla Gregg. I have a YouTube channel called What Would Karla Say? And I'm a self-development blogger. So my goal is to empower people to try new things and let go of fears. I'm also a social media strategist. I help brands and entrepreneurs, creatives, find their voice through social media and through video content. And these are just some fun facts. I'm coffee shop obsessed, so if you guys know of any coffee shops here in Guadalajara, let me know. I've worked on NBC's America's Got Talent, American Ninja Warrior, and I'm a horrible singer, and the reason I want to share this because I was also a very horrible public speaker, vlogger. I had no confidence. So when I started my YouTube channel, my purpose was to become more confident in both my personal and professional life. I had no confidence, and I was just scared to start video blogging. And I'm sure a lot of you guys out here are scared to start video blogging because you're like I don't know how to do it. I'm not good in front of the camera. I've never done it. And that was me. So why on YouTube? Now there's Facebook Live, there's Instagram Story. You can do video blogging on these platforms, but why YouTube? Why did I choose YouTube? In the beginning I started because everyone else was doing it, but now I've stuck to YouTube because it's the second largest search engine. YouTube being the second largest search engine, I mean, there are people that you could probably have never reached before. If somebody is Googling for how to start a business, they can come across your channel and you have the opportunity to get a larger audience. Blogging gives you a voice. That's the number one thing. You're able to show your personality and be who you want to be just by posting videos online. And people get an idea of who you are, what you're about, your business. I only have about almost 8,000 subscribers, but comparing myself to other people who have millions, I would be very discouraged. I wouldn't even be here. I wouldn't be doing what I love, which is talking to people. But what got me there is having a purpose behind my YouTube channel. So like I said, you're able to share your voice, your personality. A lot of people are like, well, why should I start a YouTube channel? There's already tons of people out there who are doing YouTube channels. They're health coaches, they're teachers. What's gonna make me stand out? Well, your personality, because you're different from everyone else, and you have a different story to tell. The way you became a teacher could have been different from the way he became a teacher, and so that's what's going to make you stand out. Regardless of the quality of your story, some of us just have our phones, some of us have nice cameras. That's not what matters. What matters is how you tell your story and what you're all about, your purpose. Why should you start vlogging? Well, number one, a vlog builds trust with your dream audience, your ideal viewer. Vlogging helps you visually tell your story, and it creates opportunities, which is the number one I really want to get to with you guys. And it pushes you to be more creative and market yourself and think of ideas constantly. So, we're going to start with vlogging builds trust. So, how does vlogging build trust? Well, let's say you are an entrepreneur who just got started, and you share your journey with your audience. Well, if you're sharing the behind the scenes, you're sharing the ups and downs, people are going to start trusting you because they're oh, she already got started, she's already doing it, and they start trusting you because you're being vulnerable, you're showing your personality, you're showing the behind the scenes of your brand, of your business. And so when I started, I would share the moments that I got an internship, the moments I got let go of a job, the moments I was trying to find a job, the moments I booked my first job on television. I was working for Bones, a Fox show, and then I worked on America's Got Talent. So I was showing these moments of ups and downs. And now that I'm able to share how I got there, people trust me. They're oh, hey Karla, well, how are you a social media manager? And I'm able to give them that advice and they trust me. So right here, this is actually a screen grab of one of my subscribers who just started her channel, and she said, I love this. This is such a great real life behind the scenes. And it's such a simple comment, but it really did get me thinking about oh wow, this girl started her YouTube channel a few months ago because she saw my channel. I gave her advice. She saw that I was sharing my behind the scenes. She trusted me, and now she messages me and asks me about how to build a YouTube channel. And it's really awesome to see her getting started. So basically, don't just talk the talk, walk the walk. So I kind of mentioned the whole creating opportunities. Blogging is a visual portfolio. And if you have a certain knowledge, you're a teacher, teach about math, you're able to share about your knowledge, about your skills in a visual way. So it's almost like you have this, resume portfolio of what you do. Because I had a purpose when I first started, I want to share my professional journey to get more gigs, to become a public speaker, to have more opportunities to work in television. I would start just sharing my journey, but because my videos started improving, and not only did I focus on my editing skills, my storytelling skills, I actually started building professional relationships because people would see my videos and they would think of me like, oh, well, Karla wants to be like a public speaker, Karla wants to work in television, because they would see my journey, that they would think of me when they had an opportunity. And I also landed my first job working in digital media. I was working for America's Got Talent, and I would help them film some of their videos with talent. I would interview the talent, just a lot of office stuff too. But anyways, the reason I got it was because my employer at the time was like, oh, you have YouTube experience, you know about YouTube, you know how to connect people, you know what stories matter, I want to hire you. So it was really cool to see my YouTube, my journey actually paying off. It pushes you to be more creative. You find new ways to share your passion. There's been lots of times, for example, I'll talk about that logo, where I'm my purpose is to share my professional journey, but I want to kind of change up my logo. I kind of want to change up the way I film, the way I tell stories, and even just the overall marketing, branding. I started off with this logo. It was branches because my channel was about growing professionally, growing as a person, and I would empower people to do the same thing as well, to let go of fears. But then after a while, I was like, well, I like to talk, and I talk about a lot of topics that still center around my purpose. Basically, like I said, it's your own brand, your own personal brand, so you can reinvent yourself. When you just decide to just change clothes, one day you're super girly and say you just want to wear all black, it's just you get to reinvent yourself as long as you have your purpose. How do I find the purpose of my channel? And what is the purpose? So basically, identifying your purpose. Is it to share your personal journey, like how I said you started from the bottom, now you want to share how you get to the top, or how you got to where you're at, kind of like what I did? Is it to build brand awareness? Maybe you have a product and you want to be able to talk about your product in a more personal, organic way rather than being super salesy? Is it to share your knowledge about a specific topic? So if you're a teacher and you want to teach about math, and hope to get thousands of views and YouTube to start paying you? Or is it to get people to buy your product, kind of like the brand awareness? So I recently found this company. It's called Sunday Cool Tees, and they sell Christian apparel. And so they're just a store that sells t-shirts. They're funny t-shirts. And I realized that they now have a YouTube channel, and one of their main employees does these funny vlogs where he talks about how to speak Generation Z, or how to date in the Christian world. I don't know, all these funny topics, but he kind of makes fun of other people, but in the video he always is wearing one of their shirts. So it's kind of cool how he does product placements for their own company, and he does vlogs, and which gets them thousands of views. I wouldn't have known about their company, which now I'm I want to buy your shirts because they have some really funny shirts. But I found them because I stumbled upon this video that was on the homepage. Now it has over 1 million views. When I screen grabbed this, it was 1,494,000 views. Now people know about their brand, and it wasn't in this let me make a commercial about my t-shirts. No, they did it through vlogging, which I found interesting. So just to kind of get you guys thinking about your purpose, my purpose, when I first started off, it was to gain confidence both professionally and personally. And once I got there, again, I reinvented myself, and I was you know what, I'm already there. I feel really confident. I want my purpose to be to empower others to go out and do something, to just branch out and try new things and let go of fear. So that's why I love talking about vlogging, because it's kind of hey guys, if you want to vlog, just get started. That's my overall purpose. With any video that I post, I always think about that. How is it going to empower people to branch out in whatever they want to do, business, vlogging, personal development, and I kind of started thinking about that. So my main purpose is to empower people. And then I think about like my overall end goal. Like my end goal is I want to be able to get more public speaking gigs. I want to be able to get clients working in digital media and help other people find their voice the way I found my voice. So that's like my end goal, and that's more in like a selfish way, right? Because you would think I would say like, oh, my end goal is just to like make videos and keep helping people and entertain people. Like that's, yes, I do. But like you have to have an end goal to keep you like motivated. And so maybe for you it's to land a job, kind of like how I did. Maybe it's to work with brands, like you just want to be a personality. Maybe you want to travel for free, so you start making travel videos to get your first paid free trip. Or maybe, like I said, you're already a brand and you're just like, I don't want to be a robot type of brand or company. I want to be able to show the personality of the people who work at my company or of myself. How do you find your voice? So you start thinking like, who is your ideal target audience? Like, who am I going to be talking to? Is it a young crowd? Like my crowd is 18 to 35. And when I think of who I want to make videos for, it's people who are already there. Like they're like standing on the edge, but they haven't jumped out. So they're like already confident, but there's some type of fear, and that's why they're not getting started. So every video that I make, I want to like empower those type of people. How formal do you want to be? Do you want to be super professional, or do you want to be funny, quirky? You know, share your personality, like how I encourage you guys to do in the beginning. Will your content be research-based? So will you have to, you know, if you're a teacher, will you have to find history of how things got started or facts, or are you just going to be more open, vulnerable, and just kind of like, this is my experience, and I'm sharing this with you because of my personal experience. That's what I do. And then what kind of emotions do you want people to feel? Do you want them to feel inspired? So your voice would be inspirational. Do you want them to be encouraged and go out there and like, okay, I'm done. Like, I'm going to start a vlog when I get out of here. Like, how do you want them to feel? So those, hopefully you guys screen to grab that, but that's how you can just start thinking about your voice. Now that you know your purpose behind your channel, like, okay, this is why I want to start my channel. This is what my channel will be about, and my end goal, like why am I going to continue to make videos? You want to know like what's your first video. So I would say a relatable story is a really great way to get started, because although it's not like people aren't searching for your personal story, if you're very specific about your story, and I'll get into that with another slide, people will stumble upon your content if it's something that they're going through. So it could be like, I lost my job, and people are like, what do you do after you lost your job? Sharing what you do. So, you know, maybe you are an entrepreneur, so you tell people like how you got there, how you got started, a how-to video. Maybe like you don't want to talk about your personal experience yet of how you got started, but you want to share some like 5 tips on how to start a startup. And then a trailer. This is like my least favorite, but a lot of people are like, well, Karla, like why don't you have a trailer on your channel? And I'm like, I just think that I'm constantly changing, but at the same time, I also feel like a lot of people when they first I've seen it all the time. They post a trailer and they're like, oh, I'm going to be talking about like business and how to grow your Instagram, and all of a sudden things change, or they don't even post a video like right after. So for me, it's kind of like, if you're going to have a trailer as your first video, I hope that you have videos to follow in the next coming weeks. This is a video about how I'm being a social media manager and how to work remote. So right now, like I said, I work with brands, so I get to be remote and I work from wherever. And a lot of people were asking me, like, how do you do that? So I made a video about it. It wasn't my first video because I'm already there. But if somebody out here hasn't started their channel and you guys have something that people are constantly searching for, like how to work remote, you know, how to start your company, like that should be your first video. Like, because people are going to be searching for that. So you really want to be able to share knowledge with them. So, you know, you already know your personal brand, you know your voice, you know your end goal, and now you're going to have to keep going because you want to stay consistent, or else one video isn't going to get you where you want, you know, so you have to keep making videos. And if you create videos with purpose, so every video that, before you produce the video, you ask yourself these questions, like, does this video serve my purpose? Like, will this video, Karla, tell people to, like, will it inspire them to empower them to just try new things and let go of fears? I'm like, yeah, okay. Maybe the video won't. Like, maybe it's a challenge video. Like, I just want to do something fun because I'm like, you know what, like, I just need to have fun. I'm stressed out. I just want to make a funny video with my friends or whatever. Like, that, just ask yourself these questions, like, will it get me my end goal? Why am I posting this video? Like answering it for a personal reason. Will this be of value to my audience? Am I providing unexpected info that my audience might not know about myself? So, for example, when I became a freelancer, I had to move back home. It was one of those things where I was like, oh God, I'm an adult, I have to move back home. But I wanted to share that personal journey because I wanted to inspire people. So for me, I wanted to provide information about my audience so I could be more personal, and they're like, oh, she's starting her business, like all of a sudden, wow, she must be like a millionaire. And I'm like, no, like I had to take risks. I had to, put things like my pride aside and be like, I'm gonna have to start my business, so I'm gonna move back home. And for me, that was just, I wanted my audience to know about me. But if you're a brand, maybe you just want your audience to know more about like what your company's about, how you treat your employees. Kind of maybe you want them to work for you, so you want them to get behind the scenes of like how your company is. And then also, if you're doing the trendy stuff, like sometimes like I just like to make fun videos, or I like to hop onto trends. Like recently, there was a video about, the whole Instagram thing happened. It was like a shutdown and Instagram wasn't working. I did a live where I reacted to that. It doesn't really empower people to branch out and let go of fears. But the reason I made that video is because like, I'm thinking about my end goal. So like purpose and my end goal, I'm like, well, this video will give me credibility as to like what I do, which is a social media manager. So like, I'm gonna like let go of my purpose right now and think of my end goal. But those can always like go hand in hand. And if you're like honest with your audience, like, by sharing your journey, like I was always honest. I was always like, I want to be a public speaker. I want to work in television. Like this is why I started my YouTube channel. Like people aren't gonna think of you as like a sellout when you try to do something. She's giving me what I wanted. She's giving me the type of videos I want. She's built trust with me. So if she wants to just go make a fun video, like that's fine. And I have a really nice audience because I've built trust and I've shared my journey. So they're usually very like accepting when I try to like do something different. So for example, these 4 videos right here, they're all different. Like one of them is talking about how to get your channel started because I wanted to empower people to get started on their channel and just stop questioning like, oh, I don't have equipment, I'm not confident. Like I'm just like, okay, I'm gonna make this video because everyone always asks me like, how do I get started? So this video was different from all of my like self-development type videos. Then there's a singing video. I'm not a singer. Again, it aligns with my purpose of empowering people to try new things. Like saying you don't have to be a great blogger, you don't have to be a great singer, you just have to try. And then there's this like fitness video, like you go into my channel and you're like, really, Karla? Like now all of a sudden you're like a fitness instructor? No, but again, it's just to teach people to challenge. Like I do these challenges to empower other people to challenge themselves, try new things, branch out. And then the confidence one was a video that was a long time coming. I was like, well, I wasn't confident off or on camera. Like it's time that I like show the new Karla, which is confident, and it kind of aligns with my entire purpose. So I just want you guys to think every time, because I know a lot of people don't get started because they're like, oh man, if I start like talking about Instagram, like I have to talk about Instagram for years. Like that's all I have to talk about. Like no, you don't. Like you can talk about other things, but as long as they align with your overall purpose